It's Sunday, April 10th, and these onions that were planted 3 or 4 weeks ago are over the ground. Our leeks are also over the ground. We have lots of nice rhubarb. Of course, rhubarb is great because it just grows every year. Our potatoes are starting to appear. An early variety called home garden. This garlic has been planted since about last October. So that's coming on great, and we have more of our home garden potatoes starting to appear here. And we have leaves coming on our apple trees. This is battery testing. What's good, what's bad? How long does it take to charge lead acid? How long does it take to charge gel? Strawberry flowers. Of course, every flower will turn into a strawberry. These are kiwi plants. We're on year 3 now. Never produced anything so far, but we'll see what happens. We're just getting this bed ready now. We're going to plant some carrots in there. We put in these carrots here about, let's say about 3 weeks, a month ago. The carrots are all starting to appear now. So all this stuff has to be planted. French beans, lettuce, cabbage, curly kale, beetroot, peas, and our main crop of potatoes. And this is blueberry blossom. Of course, it blossom a lot sooner now here in the polytunnel than they would outside. This peach tree now had the most fabulous blossom. It's all dying back a bit now. So apparently they're a self-pollinating tree. So hopefully we'll get more than the 2 peaches we got off this tree last year. Raspberry bushes here are looking great. Lots of buds and lots of blossom starting to appear. Plant some of these organic carrots, Nant 2. There's like 800 seeds in this pack. I'm going to sprinkle them as widely as I can on the bed, and I will then just drop probably 10-12 mil, half an inch of compost over them. Keep them watered and they should come up fine and dandy. The idea really is to sprinkle them as widely as I possibly can. If you have a lot of seeds together, the carrots won't have room to grow and you need to thin them out. If you can sort of put them as widely as I can over the bed, hopefully they won't be grouped together. For this watering system, these tubes are made from old car tires. They're porous. Water seeps out. You can leave it on there for half an hour or so and you would drench the bed and give it a very good watering. Well, Willie, how's the old wagtail going there? I'm planting some main crop potatoes outdoors now. Well, this variety is called Record, and it's the same drill as before here. You dig your hole and you put in some farmyard manure. You then top that off with about 3 or 4 inches of compost or topsoil and put in your seed potato. And then you cover it in with the topsoil. This one 340 watt solar panel is charging a battery from the inside. This charge controller is charging the battery. The battery is then supplying power to this inverter, which is supplying power to this slushy machine. I have dug out this bed and prepared these. Each of these holes will take one of my tomato plants. Now I need to put enough food into each hole so that the tomato plants get off to a good start. And to do that I'm going to use this farmyard manure, and I will also put an egg into each hole. So that's 1 egg and some farmyard manure now added to each hole. And this now is the goose egg. This is the biggest egg, and this is right here. beside the door. And let's try and remember that and see, does this one do well? And I'm going to break the eggs because God knows how long it would take them to actually, I don't know, break on their own. Now I won't be putting the plants directly onto this because it would be too rich and would burn the delicate roots. So I will be adding some compost, topsoil, into each one. And the plant will actually sit there and will grow down into the nutrients. Those 10 tomato plants are in the ground there now. It's time to feed the birds. Organic protein pellets. Followed by wheat. All the girls waiting patiently now. So I'm going to fire in some to occupy them. Because otherwise they'll be running down after me while I go into the geese and the other ducks. Look at this one now. She's got all those new feathers on her back. She still runs away from the other birds, but it's okay. She will have her day. And all the ducks are waddling up now. I haven't picked up eggs for a few days now, 4 days actually.